Namaskar. I am Raj Bhala. I am an Indian American law professor at the University of Kansas School of Law. I am the Associate Dean for International and Comparative Law, and also am the Rice Distinguished Professor at KU Law. I've written a textbook, International Trade Law, and that greeting in Hindi, Namaskar, symbolizes what that textbook is about and how it's different from other textbooks. I think it's no secret to any of us that we are living in a very different era from the era that emerged after the Second World War, when the General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade, the GATT, was signed back in 1947. Our era is an increasingly non-Western one, and indeed an Asia-Pacific one. In other words, to put it in a different way, the book is not Eurocentric, nor is it American-centric. It is truly a non-Western approach, and in that sense, a much more global book than we often have seen over the last several decades. We've seen that the international trade law field has gotten not only deeper, not only more technically complex, but also much broader. It is not just about the World Trade Organization, the WTO. It's not just at the multilateral level. It's also at the level of free trade agreements, and the United States has entered into many exciting new ones, including ones with Korea and Colombia and Panama, currently negotiating one with our Pacific allies, the Trans-Pacific Partnership, and potentially a new one with the European Union. We have to discuss export controls and trade sanctions. That's something that anyone going out into trade practice is going to face, and the field also has great potential to bring nations, regions, and of course people together. They can indeed bring the world closer together. This textbook, it takes an interdisciplinary, non-Western approach to the breadth and depth of the field. It is user-friendly in explaining through the most elegant style possible and clearest style possible to students without presuming any background, all aspects of the field, the why not, the when, the where, and of course, the how. It's humbling to note that the International Trade Law textbook, in its various editions over the years since the first one in 1996, has been adopted at roughly 100 law schools around the world. International trade law is about wealth and poverty, development and stagnation, and war and peace. And in its many technical details that are intriguing and intricate to figure out and understand, we see these grand issues. And that's very exciting. I've been very fortunate to have a team of research assistants who have helped me and taught me a lot about international trade law. These fine research assistants have come from across Kansas and around the world. And they have not only taught me a lot about the field and brought a lot to the book and kept it lively and exciting, but they've also shown to me and to all of us who work in law the great synergy between teaching and research.